Hi and welcome back to Once Upon a Tiny Farm. My name's Drew. In today's video, I wanted to make a quick video talking about something I saw in a lot of the comments of one of my previous videos where I talked about how I was feeding my chickens rice and beans for a week and a month, and I'll put links to those videos if you haven't seen them. But a lot of those comments were talking about one of my chickens. One of my hens was a black copper Moran that had saddle sore from getting bullied from some of my chickens. And a lot of people were telling me, that I needed to, everything I needed to do for that chicken, and I want to discuss that in this video, what I did to deal with a bullied chicken, which is the first time I ever had to deal with that in my backyard flock, so stick around. So I got the black copper Moran hen because I really wanted those dark chocolate colored eggs, and that black copper Moran was the first one. I got it last year, about 12 months ago. That was the first one to start laying of that. I only had 6 that I got at the time. And those eggs were beautiful dark chocolate colored. But the problem was I ended up accidentally getting a rooster in that flock, and that rooster, the barred rock, was really aggressive and started pecking at her butt feathers, and it was down to the skin and she was bleeding and it was pretty bad. And my only solution at the time was to separate her and put her in the chicken tractor. I have one chicken tractor that's 4x8, and that's what I did. I separated her, put her in the chicken tractor so that she would have time to develop her, grow her feathers back. But what ended up happening is I hatched more chicks, and I needed a place to put my chicks. And usually what I do after my chicks are done in the brooder, I put them out in my chicken tractor as soon as they have enough feathers and they're able to be outside. I want them on the grass as soon as possible. So I already had my black copper Moran hen that was healing in the chicken tractor, and I also put those baby chicks, 2-3 week old baby chicks, in with her. And at first it was okay. She acted very good with the young baby chicks, but after a while she started being aggressive towards the baby chicks and snipping at them, and they weren't getting enough food like I wanted. So I tried putting that black copper Moran back in with my main flock in the coop, and just like magic, the same thing happened again. They just went right after her. I don't know what that black copper Moran head did to piss off the rest of the ladies, but they really went after her. Even though I had gotten rid of the roosters that were attacking her, they had learned to attack that and bully that hen for whatever reason, and there was just nothing left for me to do. So I actually ended up giving that black copper Moran chicken away to a friend of ours' flock, and from what I hear, she's been doing very well, which is good. But that was my first time I had an experience with a bullied hen. The only other thing I could have maybe done is there's things I could have bought to protect her saddle. Like I've seen videos and pictures of them that they just go over the back of them so they wouldn't be able to get pecked at their feathers. But it just seems very unnatural. I could have done that, but maybe if that happens again, I'll try something like that. And I hated to have to give that chicken away because it was a beautiful chicken, the black copper Moran, and I'll miss having those black chocolate colored eggs. But that's just what I ended up doing. And another thing that I realized from that whole situation was that I really could benefit from having a second chicken tractor, which is something that I'm actually working on right now. I'm making a second chicken tractor for my newer hatched baby chicks, the lavender Orpingtons. It wasn't something that I planned on doing, but I just decided because I had enough scrap wood, I had enough scrap chicken wire, that I wanted to create a second tractor. And there's a lot of benefits to having multiple places to put chickens on your property for when things like that happen. If you have a bullied chicken, if anything like that, if you have younger chickens that you want to grow to a certain size before you introduce them to an already established flock that you want to prevent bullying, let them get big enough to defend themselves, having multiple tractors is really beneficial. And also I could put these tractors on all different parts of my farm and have them fertilize the ground while they're growing. It's a beneficial thing for both you as the farmer, homesteader, and also beneficial for the chickens to be out on the land, and that's the most natural environment for them. So you want to get them out as soon as possible, as soon as they're able to. So that's what I've learned from that whole experience. I did my best to try to separate that black copper Maran hen, get her feathers to grow back, and they did. And then I tried to reintroduce them, but it just did not work out, and I did what I thought was best for that chicken. So I just wanted to address that in this video, because there are a lot of people that just keep commenting, even though I wrote in the comments that I tried to separate and let that chicken heal, and I did my best, but you know, that's just what happened. So I just wanted to address that in this video. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you've had experience with bullied chickens, hens, whatever, let me know down in the comments what your experience was, and let me know what you did about it. All right, thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to our channel. I'd really, really appreciate it. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. It's their first time out on pasture, and I can't think of a better way to get them used to eating bugs off the ground than bribing them and giving them some treats from Couldve. And I really like this company. I mentioned them before. They're black soldier fly larvae. I'm almost out, but I'm gonna give them some treats to eat, and this is really, really healthy for them. You could actually use my code TINYFARM and get 10% off of Couldve's website for their soldier fly larva products. So feel free to use my code and get a discount for some treats for your own birds. I'd really appreciate it. There you go, guys.